G'day everyone, Brian here. How do you feel about your family? Are they people that you just love to be with, or do they drive you nuts sometimes? And when you think about family, do you think about just the people that you were, the family that you were born into, that group of people that you share some DNA with? Or do you think of your church, people at your church? Do you think of people in your sporting group, or people in another group that you belong to? Many people find they are closer to their friends than to their family, which is kind of sad in some ways, but often quite understandable too. And many of us will have some close friends. Well, Jesus had a family, and you might recall that Jesus is in a crowded house and his family have come to find him because they've heard that he's out of his mind, and they've arrived and they've come to this house, but because it's crowded, they can't get in. You'll find this in Mark chapter 3 and from verse 31. They've arrived, his mother and his brothers standing outside. They've sent someone in to call him. The crowd sitting around him, and they've said to him, your mother and brothers are outside looking for you. Now here's where it gets interesting for Jesus, because Jesus asks this question: who are my mother and my brothers? Now, we would say, well, Mary is your mother, Jesus, and your brothers, they're named in the scriptures, and so why are you asking us? They're outside. Go out and you'll find who your mother and brothers are. We know. But he looks around at those seated in the circle and he says this: here are my mother and my brothers. Whoever does God's will is my brother and sister and mother. Now, it's interesting he doesn't mention his father there, because God eternal is his father. But whoever's sitting around here, whoever is doing God's will, they are my brother, sister, and mother. Well, here's the family of Jesus. Not just his blood family who share that blood group with him, but indeed the family who are doing God's will, which means that you can be a part of the family of Jesus. That might mean that you already are a part of the family of Jesus, and that we can look on Jesus not just as our Saviour, not just as our friend, but also as our big brother, and find some comfort in that. Well, if you belong to the family of Jesus, I hope that will bring you comfort. If you don't yet belong to the family of Jesus, I want to urge you to look to him, to cry out to him for forgiveness, for help. And if you are lonely today, reach out to Jesus and ask him to reach out to you. If you need anything answered, any questions that you have, leave a comment below and we'll try to answer that for you. Have a great day today. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.